So let's continue the second part of the topic, that is nutrition process in the human being, also called in multicellular organism. In multicellular organism, so human is also a multicellular organism, and in the process of the nutrition, human is already discussed, that is omnivorous. That means human eats plants and animal, both type of the products. So that's why human is classified as a omnivorous animal. So as you all know that human cannot pass directly to the body cell whichever food it is ingested in the body, so it is to be digested in the simple form. That means food contains some type of complex material which has to be digested in the simple form. And how can it be digested in the simple form? With the help of a special chemical composed of the protein called as an enzyme, and these enzymes present in the various type of the digestive juices into the food substance, into the simple substance, and these simple substance transported via the body fluids to the cell of the body. So this is the whole process in the nutrition of the human, how the process of the food digestion and simple form of the components and via the enzyme and simple substance transported to the cell of the body. Now in further we will be discussing the whole complete process of the human digestion along with the various organs present in the human digestive system which help in the process of the digestion. So in human digestive system, which is start from the mouth and continued in a long tube called alimentary canal and ends to the anal canal, anal orifice. The whole alimentary canal of the human is almost 9 to 10 meter in the length, and it is composed of various organs, like it is start from the mouth and the buccal cavity. In mouth and buccal cavity we have teeth, tongue and some type of salivary glands. So these glands help in the digestion of the food, and teeth help in the chewing of the food, and the tongue mixes the salivary gland with the food and help in the chewing of the food. Second part that is present in the human digestive system is called as a esophagus, that is also called as a food pipe, in from which the food is transported to the stomach. And third important part of the human digestive system is in stomach. It contains the digestive juices, digestive enzyme and HCl by which the digestion of the process of the digestion starts. And small intestine, large intestine and last part is called as the anus. So these 6 parts composed of human digestive system: mouth, buccal cavity which having teeth, salivary gland and tongue, esophagus called as a food pipe, stomach along with the small intestine, large intestine and anus. Some important digestive organs also present along with the alimentary canal. Those organs are liver, gallbladder and pancreas. These also help in the digestion of the food. So in this diagram we will be discussing these organs which help in the digestion of the human being. So as already told, that is digestive tract start from the mouth and buccal cavity. So mouth, and in buccal cavity we have teeth, tongue and along with the 3 pairs of a salivary gland. How many? 3 pairs of salivary gland. And the alimentary canal continues in the form of the food pipe, also called as a esophagus, and food pipe connects to the stomach, that is called where the food temporarily resides for the digestion. And the stomach continues as a small further pipe like structure called as a small intestine. Then small intestine joined to a broader pipe like structure called as a large intestine, and large intestine ends in a broader chamber is called as a rectum, where undigested food is temporarily stored, and the anal canal and anal orifice from which the undigested food is thrown or disposed of out of the body. Along with the alimentary canal you can see there are some type of organs, that is liver, gallbladder. Here is the liver, This is the gallbladder, and another organ is called as a pancreas. Is attached to the alimentary canal for the purpose of helping in the digestion. So these are various organs present in the digestive system of the human. So in the digestion in the human, there are two steps. First step is called as a physical digestion. In physical digestion, we can see that food is break down into a small particles for the further digestion process. So why the process of called chewing and the mastication? In the oral cavity or buccal cavity, we chew the food by our teeth with the help of saliva and the tongue, or also it process is called as the mastication. Why the mastication? We convert large food particles into the small particles for the purpose of the digestion. And in the second step, that is chemical digestion. In chemical digestion, the small food particle contains large complex molecule like carbohydrates, fats and protein, and these carbohydrates, fats and protein are converted into the simple molecule that can be absorbed by the small intestine and large intestine and transported to the various part of the body with the help of the enzymes. So enzymes are complex protein substances, help in the digestion of the other complex molecule like carbohydrate, fat and protein into the simple molecules. So there are these two steps involved in the human digestion, that is physical digestion and the chemical digestion. Now in further we will be discussing digestion processes in the various part of the alimentary canal, that is start from the mouth or the buccal cavity. So starting of the digestion start from mouth and the buccal cavity, and the process of the food intake, as already told, is called as the ingestion. In human, ingestion takes place by the mouth, and as all you know, mouth or buccal cavity contains teeth along with the saliva, which is come from the secreted by the salivary gland, and saliva and teeth along with the tongue help in the chewing and the process of called as a mastication. So via mastication or chewing, the large particles of the food converted into the small particles of the food, and saliva also help in the swallowing of the food. That means to swallow the food into the food pipe. And how it takes place? Because the saliva has a lubricating property. That means it lubricates the food so that we can swallow it down to the food pipe. So in further section we will discuss the number of the teeth and types of the teeth present in the human buccal cavity, along with the what is the process, what is the role of the tongue in the digestion, and the taste sensation and other function of the tongue. So in human there are two sets of the teeth present. First set is called the primary teeth or milk teeth. These teeth present from birth to up to the age of the 6th year, and there is a second set of the teeth, those are called as the permanent teeth. So permanent teeth usually present after age of the 6th year to age till 25 year. So the total number of the primary or milk teeth in human is 20, and total number of permanent teeth in human being is 32. So there are some types of the teeth present in the human being. In primary or milk teeth, three types of the teeth present, that is incisors, canines and molars. So incisors are chisel shaped or like claw shaped teeth. Those primary function of biting of the food, and in each jaw human contains almost 4 incisors. Second type of teeth is called as a canine. These are pointed peg-like or pointed or peg-like teeth. Primary function for these teeth are cutting and tearing. In primary or milk teeth, premolars are absent but molars are present. Molars are 4 in number in each jaw and help in the grinding of the food. In the permanent teeth there are total number of 32 and 4 types of the teeth present, that is incisors. In each jaw there are 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars and 6 molars. The function of incisor already told is the biting. Canines are cutting in the tearing. Premolar also help in the grinding, and premolar absent in the primary teeth, and molar present in the permanent teeth also help in the grinding of the food. So these are the number and types of the teeth and the function of the various types of teeth present in the human being. And in dental care, the common problems are, first one is cavity formation. In oral cavity, the food is masticated and digested, and small food particle when stuck in the teeth, though ultimately leads to the formation of the cavity or the decay. Second common problem in the dental care, that is plaque, that is the yellowish layer formation over the teeth surface, which ultimately harden to form a thick calcified layer called as a tartar, and this tartar or plaque leads to the third dental problem, that is called as the pyorrhea. Pyorrhea means the swelling and the bleeding in the gums. So continuous formation of the plaque and tartar leads to the formation of the bleeding in the swollen gums called as a pyorrhea. In the next section we discuss about the tongue. So in buccal cavity, the third important organ that is present is the tongue. Apart from teeth and the salivary gland, tongue is a muscular organ that is attached back or the bottom of the buccal cavity, and the anterior end or the further end of the tongue is free to move around in the buccal cavity. Major function of the tongue is used for the taste of the food, help in the chewing and the mastication, and the third important function is mixing of the saliva in the food. And the tongue surface is rough, as you can feel, because of the presence of the tiny bumps. These tiny bumps are called as the taste bud, which help in the taste of the food. And there are various types of the taste, that these are sour, salty, sweet and bitter. These four types of the taste are known by the tongue surface, which is by the taste buds, and various taste buds receive these types of flavor and inform the tongue. So nerve endings, and these nerve endings inform the brains to the various types of the taste. So the surface of the tongue because of the taste buds, and these taste buds help in the taste sensation of the tongue. In further section we will be discussing the food pipe, that is esophagus, transportation of the food into the stomach, and along with the stomach there are three types of organ, the liver, gallbladder and pancreas, and these three organs help in the digestion along with the small intestine and large intestine. The third part of this video cover the further digestion process in the human being. So thank you for so much for your time, and have a nice day.